We have just got back from a pre-release event today, which was really good. I managed to win 2 out of my 3 rounds. My daughter won one of hers as well, which was really great. Up against adults is always really impressive that she's got the bravery to do that, because I definitely didn't when I was her age. So yeah, I'm kind of motivated to maybe open this up. I was going to leave it a few days, but I want to get the Lucario out for the master set, and also just see if we've got anything good in these Ascended Heroes packs for our decks. We're going to rip this thing open and take the packs out and see how we get on. It's always quite nerve-wracking starting to tear this thing, but we are not the kind of people who can keep a collection box sealed. Ooh, there we go, that's the 10 packs and the promo. Getting the promo out is always slightly nerve-wracking. At least they didn't put it on the little plastic tabs this time, which they often do. Here we go. That is by far my favourite attack rare. That's going to look great in the master set. We're going to do a video on the master set, how that's coming together. Maybe tomorrow, but in the week, if not. And so next weekend that will be up. And yeah, we've got quite a lot of the cards already. We're sort of 30, 40 cards into a 100-ish card set. So yeah, if you're into Lucario, come back and check that out. I'm going to put this up here, nice and safe. And then we've got the 10 packs. And we also have a poster, which is basically a giant picture of the art rare at an angle with the kind of comic book style stuff around the edge. So we're not going to open that up. Obviously, it's too big. I think that'll end up on my kids' wall. Okay, so we have 10 packs. I think I'm going to try not to open them all. So I'm going to initially put 2 packs aside, because I just like to have something there that I can open if I feel like it. So we're going to try and go for 8. If we don't get anything great out of these 8, then we'll bring in the other 2. So yeah, let's get stuck in. Okay, let's see if we can get anything good out here. I'm not going to talk through the whole thing because I don't like the sound of my own voice too often. And yeah, you just get the nice ASMR sound of the cards. Although I will butt in to say we do like a Leaf Energy in this house, as I've mentioned on some of the shorts. We always feel like Leaf Energy is going to give us some good luck for the pack, and my son actually just off camera pulled the Dawn SIR from a Phantasmal pack with the Leaf Energy, so it kind of works a little bit sometimes, but not really. Oh, and what did I say? Leaf Energy. Here we go. Snorunt. That is a lovely art rare. Now, I was considering getting a Mega Abomasnipe deck going. So, no, wait, sorry, it's Snorunt. Snorunt is Frostless's basic, I believe, which I was also considering because I've got a couple of art rares from previous sets, so you never know. That is a lovely card. Look at his eyes. Fighting Energy. Maybe there's a Lucario EX in here for me. Sorry, I'm going to talk on this one. I really love cards that have a kind of kind of sun rays coming through onto the artwork. I'm going to start at least a page, if not more, just on those. So there's cards like that in here that I really love, even though we're not going to collect the entire set. Hey, and another Ultra Ball. Now that is definitely going in a deck. That will look awesome in a deck. Let's try and put a few art rares in. Just spices up the deck a bit on game night. Maybe throw off your opponent when they can't believe you're putting valuable cards in there. We go Snorunt again. Badoo is in a lot of decks. I do have him in a couple of my decks, but won't be needing that one. The new boss's orders. This is the first time I've seen this. Ah, so who's this? Paul Bow. Cool. I'll check that one out. The art rare of this is what we're really after. It's going to be great. The OSR, that will go in my daughter's OSR collection if we find it. I'm not sure if it's in this or perfect order, actually. Either way. It must be this because of that card. I do play Lunatone in my deck, but I already have all the Lunatones I need. It'd be nice if they did an art rare of that. Another boss's orders. Put them in the deck. Snom. Spiders. I've lost a couple of games lately on the app, the TCG Live app, to Team Rocket's decks, and yeah, Spidops features heavily just for powering up, because then people use the Mewtwo to use that energy in part of their attack card and the name of the attack on that. It's tempting to go down that line, but it does feel like one of those decks that's just the same. Whoever's playing it is always exactly the same deck. Now this poster collection as well, we managed to pick up without having to get in those what look to be very stressful queues, because we play our local store. And if you play at your local store, you're much more likely to be able to put in a pre-order, or even if you miss the pre-order, you're going to get more favourable help from the guys at the store to put one back for you, whatever it might be. So I highly recommend getting involved in the community in that way, because if you're after cards and you're not just a scalper, being part of the community is how you can get hold of those cards. This is the last pack, so, well, we've got those other two. No EXs yet. Okay, well, I am after that Lucario EX, so I'm going to bring these final two packs in. We're going to do them, fingers crossed, one of these two's got the Lucario, and that's both Assembly Heroes Lucarios for the Master Set. If it's this one, I'll still save the last pack. Come on. Fighting Energy, another good sign maybe. A Riolu, is that another good sign? I'd like to point out I will also take any other art rare or mega attack rare. Tight. Gold that. Counter gain, okay, I'll take that. I never use it, but I will take it. So we've got an Ultra Ball and a counter gain. So what am I? We have no EXs. We have had the Snorunt. Put this over here. Okay, we'll do the last pack. I give in. I suspect I'll be buying the EX next time I'm in the local shop. Hopefully, only for £1 or £2. Okay, Water Energy. Swirlix. Vanillish. Skitty. Teppy. Team Rocket Mimikyu. Vikavolt. Light Ball. Dustox, which is a really nice card. I have to say the artwork on that is almost like an art rare itself. Two more cards left for this. Another Terrapagos. Are we going to get the Lucario EX on the last card of the entire pack? No, we're not. We're going to get an Okidogi. Never mind. But that was pretty good going, I think. So what have we got? Let's have a look. We obviously got the Mega Lucario attack rare, which is the nicest card, but obviously we knew we were going to get that. But that's the real reason we bought the set. And we've got an Ultra Ball, a Counter Gain, and a Snorunt, all of which might make their way into a deck at some point. So that's a definite win. And not to mention a couple of the new bosses orders, just to keep the deck up to date. Keep things nice and fresh. Not a single Pokepad in any of that, but we did get the Pokepad, lots of them from the Perfect Order pre-release, so we're all good for Pokepads now, luckily. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this and you want to see the Lucario Master Set collection coming together, we've got a new blue binder in the post for that one. We're going to take everything out of where it is now, rearrange them into release order, get them all in there, and over time we're going to put in artwork, slicing up Lucario artwork to put in to sort of fill out the whole binder. There's just under 100 cards at the moment. We've got about 30 to 35 of them, I think. We're going to be hunting them down from card shops, online, wherever we need to. That will kind of feature in some future videos. We're also going to be going over the 3 decks that we've got from the Perfect Order pre-release, talk about what was good about them, how they worked against each other, pros and cons and things like that. And we might even work on one of the decks, the Doublade deck, turning that into a full 60-card deck to take to our game nights. So lots of things coming. It would be great if you could like and subscribe. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Subscriptions are really what we need right now, just to kind of help give us a boost, make sure we know that people like what we're doing and it's worth keeping on doing it. And if you keep watching, we'll keep making them. So that would be great. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you for another video in the next couple of days.